This video is sponsored by Amazon. Amazon coins are a virtual currency that can be used to buy apps and in-game items in the Amazon App Store. Since the E3 Electronic Entertainment Expo is happening right now, the Amazon App Store will offer $5 in Amazon coins in the E3 digital ticket bundle. If you purchase the digital ticket, you will receive a promo code that you can redeem on a custom Amazon landing page. The landing page will allow you to download the App Store. If on a 3P device, it will allow you to redeem the code to apply the $5 discount to your account, and it will allow you to install at least one of 4 games, including Mobile Strike, Vainglory, Hearthstone, and Heyday. The $5 can be used on any of the 4 titles mentioned. A link to learn more about Amazon's App Store Humble Bundle E3 digital ticket offer will be in the description. You're watching an episode of the HTC 10 30-Day Challenge. In this video, we discuss the display. Click here to start from the beginning and watch the introduction video. Believe it or not, the HTC 10 display has changed a lot in the last 12 months or so. In the build video, we talked about how HTC removed the HTC banner underneath the display in their previous flagships and added capacitive touch buttons. This results in a display that takes up most of the front of the device. It's a 5.2-inch display, which is 0.2 inches larger than the HTC One M9 and HTC One M8, and 0.5 inches larger than the 4.7-inch One M7 display. For the average user, the Goldilocks zone in my mind is display size between 5.1 inch and 5.3 inches. You know, any bigger and it would be too big for a lot of users, and any smaller it would be too small. Another important factor when talking about display size is the bezels. The thinner the bezels, the bigger the display a manufacturer can add without taking up a bigger footprint. Thankfully, the HTC 10 managed to trim down the bezel size, which is one of the reasons they added a larger display. So how about that display? It's a 5.2-inch Super LCD 5 capacitive touchscreen. It features curved edge Corning Gorilla Glass to protect the phone from various falls and scratches. And unlike any other HTC flagship, the display now features a Quad HD resolution, 2560 by 1440. Whereas the HTC One M9 features a 441 pixel per inch index, the HTC 10 features a 564 pixel per inch index. Some people may not notice the difference, but personally, I can, mostly because I look at my smartphone way too close at times. You know, maybe it's lying in bed or on the couch. I tend to hold the phone closer to my eyeballs. So the denser the resolution is, technically appreciated, even though I shouldn't be holding it that close to my eyes. Now, there's a heated debate between AMOLED and LCD displays. Basically, it comes down to how color accurate you want the display to be or how vibrant of a display you want. AMOLED displays tend to create overly saturated and ultra contrasty colors while sacrificing brightness and visibility in direct sunlight. Each pixel can be individually lit up. Black pixels aren't lit up at all, which creates a super contrasty effect and does also save some battery life. LCD displays, on the other hand, they tend to create more color accurate panels. They are usually brighter, so visibility outdoors isn't generally a problem, or at least it's not as bad of a problem as AMOLED displays. But since it relies solely on a backlight, pixels cannot individually be controlled. Now, even though LCDs tend to produce a color gamut most similar to the standard FBG color gamut used by image and various video media, it's not all perfect, as the white light is synthesized with blue light, so whites generally aren't as true to color as whites on high-end AMOLED displays. But with that all said and done and behind us, how does the HTC 10 display honestly look from a casual user's perspective? I've always preferred AMOLED displays. My first smartphone was the Galaxy Fascinate, but this is one of the first LCD displays that I would gladly use over an AMOLED panel without feeling like I'm missing something. Now, that might be because I'm using the Vivid mode, which is set at default. In the display settings, you can choose a more color accurate appearance, or you can choose a vivid experience similar to AMOLED displays, which is what I have running right here. You can even tweak the panel to display a more warm or cold look, which is pretty neat. The display can get very bright and looks surprisingly good in direct sunlight. However, it could be a smidge brighter, and at night I wish it would be a smidge dimmer because it's still a little bit too bright at its lowest brightness for my eyes. There are some motion launch gestures. There's the standard double tap to wake up and sleep. There's a swipe up to unlock. So when your screen is off, you can pick up your phone in portrait orientation, then swipe up to unlock. A swipe left to go to the home screen mode. A swipe right to launch blink feed if you're running the default launcher. And then a double swipe down to open the camera. The HTC 10 doesn't have any built-in always on screen mode that the Galaxy S7 or LG G5 do feature. But overall, I'm impressed with this panel. It's bigger, it's more pixel packed, and more vibrant than past LCD panels of HTC flagships. For all the HTC 10 owners out there, let me know how you like the panel in a comment below. If you learned something today and or enjoyed this video, I'd love a thumbs up. As always, I'm BoHD from PhoneDog.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you right back here in the next one. Hopefully I can end a video without being interrupted with random audio. Apparently somebody's jackhammering. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go. See ya.